Former North Texas FBI under arrest, agent that is under arrest, and only CBS 11 was there as Carlos Ortiz Jr. was transferred into federal custody. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. CBS 11 News at 6. I'm Karen Borda.
And I'm Doug Dunbar. Carlos Ortiz went before a federal judge earlier today.
This as we learn disturbing new details about what police say Ortiz wanted to do to his wife and other law enforcement officer. CBS 11 J.D. Miles has new details in this case.
Carlos Ortiz Jr. went from federal agent to federal inmate in a matter of hours. He arrived in court for an arraignment after being fired from his job with the FBI yesterday and arrested for allegedly threatening to kill his boss.
That was a lie.
Ortiz's father protested his son's arrest and accused the FBI of a setup. But during testimony from an agent, a judge learned of taped phone calls that recorded Ortiz asking a friend for a long-distance sniper rifle and a silencer to kill Robert Casey, head of the Dallas FBI field office. The father of Ortiz says his son was just venting about his boss and had no intention of killing anyone.
They joke back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm not saying maybe he said that. I'm not saying that he did or that he didn't. But they always joke.
But during a search of Ortiz's Ovilla home last night, agents say they removed 39 guns and 2 grenades. They also found a signed letter placed next to an open Bible on which Ortiz reportedly accuses his boss of breaking him as a man and a human being. Prosecutors say Ortiz wrote the letter in past tense to explain in his words, quote, why he did what he did.
My son collects guns. If you notice, they're all different kind of guns. Cowboy guns, pistols, Russian pistols. He's a collector. That's all. And he had them in a safe.
That's ridiculous for them to use the Bible against this. It's not, he's not going to hurt nobody.
Now, prosecutors believe Ortiz's motive was a false belief that his wife and boss were having an affair. The judge called Ortiz a, quote, lethal danger and ordered him to remain in jail until a grand jury can hear the case. Live in Dallas, J.D. Miles, CBS 11 News.
And you can read the entire affidavit in the Ortiz case by going to CBS11TV.com.